مسيكن بالخير. تحية أولا إلى قائدتنا دولة إسرائيل المهم في تاريخ البشرية والرائدة الكبيرة في المنطقة. تحية إلى شعب إسرائيل، تحية إلى الرئيس دونالد ترامب على كل اللي عم بيقول for all what he do. Salute to Israel, salute to our country, United States of America. Thank you, President Donald Trump, for all that you did and you do against all the terrorist gangster bandits presided by the terrorist regime of Iran. Syria is finished, Assad family and Hezbollah. It's my message today. It is a video doing interview to Colonel Douglas McGregor, retired U.S. Army, and they call him Geopolitical Analyst. Mr. Colonel Douglas, I take the permission to answer you, to explain to you. You give example in your video that the Vietnam Colonel Douglas, at time of Vietnam, majority of the Christianism in Middle East was leftist. But now, majority 100%, except some agents in Lebanon, like Michel Aoun and his family, Michel Elmore, many of them, Sleiman Frangi, all these terrorists, militia, gangster bandits are or all slave to the terrorist gangster bandit presided by Hezbollah. Colonel Douglas, there is something very important that you don't know at time. I am the only one person who shouts, and I don't know a lot. I know the minimum. Age play big role. Colonel, the regime of Iran, I write for you on my video, but in my broken English, you give me the permission to explain to you. The slogan was dead for America, dead for Israel. America, United States, our country, is the great Satan, الشيطان الأكبر, and God against the Jews. لعنة الله على اليهود. But it was their slogan, and they teach students 3 years, begin by 3 years. They are two schools. The two schools, one who cannot have a good education from 3 years, they teach them the hate and the martyr. You ask the student 3 years in school, the teacher, what's your name? Martyr. And who they have money, they open for them school that they can learn to be in the future for mathematics, physics, chemistry. And all, when they are 3 years and they go, they choose who can continue make education and who are not good in school. They put them here and the other here. But all, they brain work my name martyr and I want to be martyr. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire martyr? What is martyr, Mr. 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 Colonel Douglas? I feel sorry if you give me the permission to tell you, you sleep. You, the way how you talk, you want to sleep the generation of America. Do you know how this generation, they are prepared? In any place in Iran, a Shiite, in Iraq, and in Lebanon. Who was not sleeping and wake up? Many intellectual Lebanese Shiites. You are proud of them. And they want these intellectual people, they give them fraud diploma, fraud in Iran and in Lebanon. Don't forget Colonel Douglas. Israel tried the maximum to make peace with Lebanon. But the Shiite, they put their hand like this in Lebanon. They control everything. And the nomination people belong to them in all the posts, from the post president of Lebanon to chief of the army to MP to president, speakers of the house, to all the secretary belong to them. Colonel Douglas, I feel sorry to tell you, you don't see your analysis is wrong. We are a Christian, we know what's mean a power religion. You don't believe what they do from Iran, Assad family, they gone, and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Control everything. They steal the money of the public money, and after when it is not enough, they take all the money in the private bank. Or me, I make money in Saudi Arabia or in the Gulf or in America or in America Latin. When I arrive to the airport, they take me to their prison that I can transfer the money what I have. Me who work years, only I have to build a small house, 1 bedroom. They take my money. I have family, they don't care. Colonel Douglas, they are one intellectual Shiite named Ali Khalifa. He make video in Arabic. I want to send it to everybody. The slogan, make for them the new generation to fight. I will give you my honor. I swear in American way, I am American citizen. They want to arrive to the facility of nuclear and explosive in America, in France, in Australia, in all the G7 countries. and they want to do it. They prepare generation of hate and murder. Do you believe me what I'm saying to you? I hope if you give me your address to send to you the video of this intellectual Shiite, how he explain what's going on. For that, now you as colonel, I want you to prepare that you go to Israel in your intellectual, if you are retired U.S. Army, and give all, all your experience to the Israeli army, who are a gift from God to the earth. President Donald Trump and the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu are a gift from God to the earth to stand up against them, because you don't know exactly what they do. It's for you now to understand. They want to explode all the nuclear facility in the G7 country. I will be dead, but you want to see it. I wish you understand Colonel Douglas. Now, Lebanon speak, he want negotiation thanks for President Trump. But negotiation with what? All Lebanon. Nomination from a president to Lebanon to any employee small in the government. Soldiers are work for Hezbollah. Israel is ready to make peace with Lebanon. But Lebanon has a lot of a problem. Fix your problem first. Hezbollah, the school, your school public in the area of Hezbollah work for the religion terrorist, not religion Shiite. When the teacher said to any child from 3 years, what's your name? I'm Martin. What you want to do? I want to fight America and Israel. The child, this child don't grow up as a child. He grow up with hate and kill the American people and Israeli people. Colonel, I'm sorry to tell you this. Wake you up. You speak the past with communists and Vietnam. You don't know now. You have to know. Give me the chance to send this video. I sent it to many people. People who I love, I sent to them. Then they can fix. They can fix. Maybe some of them are important like you. They can show the American people, the Israeli government, the American government, look what they do. Very dangerous. Very dangerous for the world. Colonel Douglas McGregor, I wish you wake up. You don't know when the Pope, I am Catholic, the extreme Catholic from Lebanon I born, I'm Maronite. Our relation, when it was a split of the church, we ask friends because the two who take care about us, the Italian and the French. The Italian in the beginning, we work in the aggregator and we give to them. They come, the commerce to buy from us. We can survive. Our relation with the Vatican 1,000 years. He was wrong, the Pope, to answer President Trump. Listen to me, Colonel Douglas McGregor. Listen to me well. We are a Christian. We are with the Vatican from 1,000 years. You have to understand. We know what they do for us. The religion, ISIS, and the terrorist gangster bandit, the regime of Iran and Assad and Hezbollah, all religions, or they use God, how we suffer. For that, we are not, we are sad, we are angry that the Pope has to say to to answer President Trump. President Trump is a politician. You are religious. We begin after our sufferance, how we suffer there. We will tell you, we need law. Law in the G7 country, religions are not allowed to speak politics. The religious speak what God said. You say to me, you said this to the Pope? Yes. Avec malheur dans mon cœur to say this. God, He sent to us. God, He sent to us from God to the earth. President Donald Trump and the Prime Minister Netanyahu in our area. We want to save the people who suffer because they are terrorists, religious, are not evil, are the hell. We have to show this. I wish you that you are American and you serve in in our country, in our army. Stop this strategy and begin to help that education of the people religions from 3 years. Do you know what's mean? Caligula, he don't do this. The communists, they don't do this. They are the same they do the Nazis. They take a time to camp the new generation, but 13, 14, like this. And they show that they play everything to use them. But this more, they learn from the Nazis what they do. 3 years, the baby. Go see, go listen to people. What is your name? I am martyr. I want to fight. Of course, for God. Like the Nazis, God in their pocket. Somebody he put here, your Colonel Douglas McGregor. He said, schizophrenic monologue. I don't understand because my English is poor in my age. For that, he says something, I hope you listen to my video. Wake up. I give the authority for myself to tell you, wake up, Colonel Douglas McGregor. Wake you up and take the flag of the children, and you make a speech to G7 country to tell them where if the hell is coming. We have to destroy them completely. If not, it will be war from all the terrorists. Hezbollah and the regime of Iran, the Imam who he want to come, we don't know when, and IS, they want to kill the Christian first and after the Jews. They want to kill anybody. By the way, how you talk, how you can sleep when you want to see many explosions in G7 country, in restaurant, in cafe, in every place, in the church, in the synagogue. You want to see this. We have to stand up with the President Donald Trump and with the Prime Minister Netanyahu. We want to stay with stand up with American people who sacrifice our army. We want to stand with the Israeli people, IDF, our army too. We have to stand up all together. Wake up the West. Wake up. Colonel, I have a lot of things to tell you, but you are colonel in our army. You was. I keep myself reserved to not tell you more things. So please change this strategy. It's wrong, this strategy. The strategy of President Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu. It is the strategy at this time. We need it. The world needs it. The world. Now, after that, I want to make my video, put my video in Facebook or put it in my here that somebody talk what going on from Iran to Beirut for children in school. Please, Colonel, wake you up. Thank you, everybody.